If you want to learn the Superman, then this is the only tutorial you'll ever need. With our proven floor stand air method, we break down every pole trick in up to 3 positions to make sure you learn this trick safely and in no time at all. So let's jump right in.
Hi guys, and welcome to our Superman tutorial today. The Superman is a very beautiful technique and I'm really happy to share it with you tonight. So we're gonna start by showing you the whole movement, and then we're gonna split it up in the 3 beautiful sections: floor, stand, and air. Let's start from the floor, okay? So first, we're just gonna do the base, okay? So we're gonna go into a plank, but it's gonna be a pole plank, okay? So you just try to place your pubic bone as, really close to the pole, okay? As close as you can. And then try to close your leg. So it's basically like a seat long leg or a Supergirl, but upside down, okay? So in the Supergirl technique, we are just facing the ceiling, okay? While Superman, we just, face the floor, okay? So again, plank position, and push yourself as close as possible to the pole. Try to, just close your feet, really squeeze the pole, and just try to hold your press point here, okay? So really pushing through the floor and squeezing your legs as much as possible. Okay. Then I'm gonna place one arm, it's gonna be my right one now, into the middle. So no longer my weight is shifted on both hands, but I'm placing my right arm right in the middle and just trying to make a circle with my left arm, okay? And try to catch the pole. Keeping the press point engaged. So one more time, from the plank position, place your right hand in the middle and try to push, really push through your right shoulder and circling with your left arm and try to grip the pole. I know this press point hurts as hell, but try to keep your legs engaged and don't work towards the floor, but work towards the ceiling, okay? Towards the ceiling, and try to engage your shoulder, okay? So don't just like hanging here, okay, on your left shoulder, but try to pull up a little bit, okay? Keep your shoulder muscles engaged. Placing our right arm back, placing our left arm back, and of course you can put your toes on the floor and like crawl out of this movement, okay? Breathe. You can release the movement quite earlier before I do. I just want to make sure you have all the press points and all the information you need to master this move. So let's go in one more time. And again, going into our pole plank, really squeeze the pole, and I'm gonna just place my left leg on top of my right leg and just move my right leg right from the floor, okay? So you're in the air position, try really to squeeze the pole. I know it hurts, okay? And again, placing right arm in the middle, pushing through the shoulders. Try to be very stable here and work with your legs towards the ceiling, okay? So not lower your legs to the floor, but push them to the ceiling, okay? Try to open up and circle your left arm back to the pole. Engage your shoulder and then try to lift your bottom arm, okay? Lift it from the floor and reach out and try to stay in your Superman position. Okay, place your bottom arm back to the pole. Of course, you can relax and put your feet on the floor, and then just going back into your plank position. Breathe. Very, very good. Let's do it one more time. And then we're gonna change sides. Okay, so again, pole plank, and really moving as close as possible to the pole, lifting our left leg and putting the right leg directly under, pushing through your shoulders and placing right arm in the middle, pushing through your right shoulder, leg circling. Work with your legs, keep your press points engaged and try to catch the pole. What really helps you to reach the pole is that you use your head by following your left arm, okay? So don't try to look into the front, but watch your arm moving to the pole. Engage your left shoulder and try to hold your Superman position, okay? Really work through the legs and placing back the right arm, placing back the left arm, still keeping your shoulders engaged. Place your feet back and just move out of the movement. Very good. I'm just gonna switch sides to open up the Superman, because I'm gonna open up my right side now, and I'm just gonna switch the position because I want to open up towards your direction. Okay, so we're going to repeat that technique, go into a plank position, and now we're going to lift our right leg, place the left leg directly under. Try to make sure you really work through your shoulders, engage your leg muscles, working towards the ceiling, placing the left hand now in the middle, okay? And of course, make sure your shoulder is directly under your wrist, and try to lift up your right arm, okay? Lift up and try to work really through your shoulder. Make a big circle with our right hand and try to place it on the pole. You want to place it as high as you can. Don't place it like this, because you will fall out. If you remove your bottom arm, you're gonna fall down, okay? So reach up as high as you can and try to engage the top shoulder, okay? Release your left arm and place it back, and your right arm, try to rotate back, plank position, and lower your feet and crawling out of the Superman. Really good. I know the press point isn't that beautiful as it looks, okay, but the shape is absolutely beautiful and worth it to, yeah, face the pain. Okay, so one more time, we repeat the plank position. Really try to start here very high, not like this, okay? Keeping your butt up high, and remove your right feet from the floor, closing with the left. Left arm goes on in the middle. Push through your shoulders, work through your legs, and again, circling and gripping, working through the shoulder. Release the bottom arm. If you like to, you don't have to. It's always an option, but you don't need to do things until you feel safe and able to do it. You can lower your feet first, okay, or your legs, and then going back into your plank, and we crawl out. Very, very good. Okay, so in the floor position, I have another exercise for you. So we can try to just practice this rolling, because when we work in the stand and air position, we need to roll into the Superman, okay? So the plank position was just to get used to the press point, because if you have never done the press point, it's very scary to do it in the air position. I don't want to jump out from the pole. And place your right leg like this. So you should have a press point on the top of your thigh, okay? And try to like roll into it a little bit, okay? Keep this press point engaged, and your hands, you can be like this. You can be like this. I would recommend you to place your forearm on the floor. And what you do now is just straighten your back leg. Okay, so it's the left one. And we're gonna just try to roll into the movement. That is, the movement that happens in the air and stand position. So we are in a hook, okay, in a knee hook. And then we're gonna straighten our leg and pull it first towards your face, okay? So don't straighten and work directly to the pole or to the floor, but first to your face, okay? So you need to create some space here to roll into your Superman, okay? That's what happened in the air position. Again, one more time. So if you are already using your press point here and you're too close to the pole, it will hurt a lot more, okay? Believe me. So please try to create some space, and then, of course, it will hurt when you go into the press point, but it will hurt less. Okay. Let's switch sides. So your left leg is now the bottom leg. Try to create the press point with your upside of your, or the front of your thigh. Okay. Again, go into a leg hook. And if you have the right leg on top, you have also the right arm on top. And the next thing we do is straighten your top leg and pulling the leg towards your face, okay? Pull it towards your face and then try to roll into the Superman. And of course here, don't just hang loose here, but try to engage your shoulder, okay? So we don't just hang here, but still want to try to engage our shoulder. Okay, roll back one more time. And it's up to you. You can keep your bottom leg bent, or of course you can straighten your bottom leg. That doesn't matter, okay? Again, straighten the top leg and pulling it towards your head and rolling into your Superman, and always try to squeeze the pole between your legs, keeping your right shoulder engaged and holding your Superman position. Go back and just one more time. Working on your press point, straighten first, top leg, pulling it to your head and rolling into the Superman. Squeeze your legs and try to engage your upper shoulder. And rolling back out of it. And that's it. Congratulations on mastering the floor position.
I'm so proud of you. You're doing so good. And while you're taking a deep breath, I take the chance to introduce you to POLEPLACE, our very own platform where we offer you over 300 tutorials and workouts to make sure you improve your pole dancing skills. So why don't you give it a try and start your free 7-day trial now? Click the link below.
Let's continue with the standing position. So you need to have a really good swing mount. It would be really nice if you can do an outside leg hang and a knee hook. Okay, so that's the movement you need to prepare for the turning into the Superman technique. Okay, so we're gonna work on our left outside leg hang. Okay, so left leg goes into the outside leg hang. And what you need to do is first remove your outside arm. Okay, so outside arm reaches up high above your knee. Okay, so I would recommend also to you to check out the leg hang climb. So there you have the pre-practice for doing this. I just trying to repeat it one more time for you. So you need to go into a leg hang and directly remove your top arm. Okay, very, very good. I'm gonna release back and going back. The next thing is we also had it in the knee hook. You need to push with your forearm or your hand, your upper body away from the pole to go into the second press point. Okay, so we're gonna do it now. Make sure you have a really good knee hook. So let's go up and removing our top arm and just making sure you have a real good press point by swinging your leg through the pole, keeping the pole engaged. And I would recommend you to keep your foot pointed to the floor, okay? So now we just repeat the movement we did on the floor. Please don't try to sink into your lower shoulder, but still pushing and, yeah, keeping your muscles engaged, okay? Remember what we talked. You can bend your bottom leg or you can keep it straight, okay? That doesn't matter. And again, straighten your top leg, pulling it towards your head and really turning into the Superman. And of course, remove then the bottom arm, still keeping your shoulder engaged. Don't be like this, okay? Still working through your shoulder. And the most easiest way to release now is by sliding down to the floor, okay? It's gonna be more complicated when we are up in the air position, but for now, you just can slide out of the movement, okay? So we're gonna repeat it one more time. And step, outside leg hang, top arm really removing and going into your second press point, okay? I would recommend to place your outside arm, let it slide down. You can grab it like this or like this, but still working through your shoulder, okay? Really make sure you have the right press point, really, really as close as possible to your pubic bone, working to the floor with your bottom leg, and then again, straighten your top leg, pulling it to your head, and then making sure you turn into your Superman, okay? You can just stay at the same level, you can cross your feet, that doesn't matter, okay? Keeping the shoulder engaged, and again, just sliding down to the floor and moving out of this move. Okay, we have one more rep on this side. I know maybe your inner thighs are burning as hell. Mine do, but yeah, just one single rep. Let's go. Let's go for it. Outside leg hang, re-gripping, pushing down, placing your press point. Really try to pull your bottom leg towards your lower shoulder. Again, straighten your top leg. Try to create some space that you're able to turn into your Superman, okay? Don't be scared if you slide a little bit, like I did now, okay? Just don't remove this top arm, okay? And then you'll be fine. Of course, it's also easier to slide down a little bit because sometimes you need to have a really good back bend. If your distance between your top arm and your hip is really, really small, okay, you need to have a lot more stretch in your back. I will show you, okay? So if you're gripping like this, you need to go up and have a really good stretch in your lower back. If you grip the pole even higher, you don't need to have this crazy lower back bend stretch, okay? Cool, so we continue on the right leg as the outside leg, and we just do the same as we did on the left side. So let's go. Step and removing your top arm and keeping our press point. So really pull that bottom leg towards yourself, pointing down to the floor, okay? So you don't point to your nose, but you point down, okay, to the floor. And again, keeping this shoulder engaged. Straighten your top leg, try to create some space. And then just rotate, squeeze your legs. Don't be scared if you turn or move a little bit. Engage your upper shoulder and yeah, you're in your Superman. Sliding down a little bit and moving out of this trick. One more time. I'm gonna just switch a little bit that you can see the position or the press points from, yeah, many different angles. Okay, starting with a swing mount, outside leg hang, remove your top arm. Place your press point with the bottom leg, and again, straighten your top leg, turn into your Superman, squeezing your legs real hard, and of course you can, if you have a really good press point, you can try to make some play legs here, okay? And then again, moving out of this beautiful but very painful trick. So we have one last rep. Let's do it together. Let's do it together. My inner thighs also are really burning. Okay, but one last rep. Let's go. Step, outside leg hang, removing our top arm. Press point, inner thigh, inner and the front side of your thigh, and pulling your upper leg towards your face and turning into your Superman. You can cross your feet, engage your shoulder, and yeah, just try to fly. Very good. Release your press point and slowly moving out of this movement. And then congratulations, maybe your inner thighs are, yeah, like purple red, and you just finished stand position for the Superman tutorial. It's getting challenging right now. We're going up the pole and want to do our Superman technique in the air position. Okay, so first we're going to need to talk about releasing this movement because, yeah, it's not good to do it on top. So first we're going to do it from the standing. And remember, you have the pole squeezed between your legs, and we have one arm on the pole and the other one is like, yeah, pointing in some direction, okay? And then you need first to pull with the pole arm, okay? So the pole arm is pulling and you want to catch the pole with your neck, okay? Catch it with the neck, trying to catch the pole also with our, the other arm, okay? So we have then both arms on the pole. Try to release this one and go into a cup grip. And then just moving out of this movement through your shoulder press point, okay? So we're gonna do this one more time. So thumbs up, we have a normal grip, flying in our Superman and then pulling our upper body back to the pole, catching the pole with your neck and your the other arm, and then moving back the top arm into our cup grip and releasing through your neck press point. One more time on this side. We're going to do both sides because it's very important that you know the steps when we are upside down, okay? So again, one arm is just reaching forward, the other one is pulling our upper body back to the pole. Of course, keeping our press point between our legs engaged. and then moving back, catching the pole with the other arm and our neck, removing the top arm, going into a cup grip, and just try to release the move out of the shoulder press point. So really try to roll here, okay? So keep your arms bent. Don't do this, okay? Don't forget, if we're in the air position, you need to bend your arms and of course work down the pole through your arm and shoulder muscles, okay? Don't let just everything go, okay? We're gonna switch sides. So we're gonna use the right arm on top now, engaging our shoulder, flying in our Superman, pulling our upper body back to the pole, reaching to the pole, try to make some contact with our outer arm and our neck. And again, keep your elbow working like to the inside, not open up, but try to engage your shoulder, and then removing top arm, going into a cup grip, and work through your shoulder press point. One more time, it's very important. Again, flying, pulling, trying to catch the pole with your neck and your outer arm, and releasing the top arm, placing it in a cup grip, and I'm still watching the ceiling, okay? So your head is facing the ceiling, and you just move out through your shoulder press point. One last rep, and then we're gonna go up. Okay, flying through your Superman, your leg press point is engaged, pulling your upper body back, and then just following your head, your outer arm, placing it in a cup grip, and making some contact with your neck, releasing top arm, still watching the ceiling, placing both hands in a cup grip, and releasing through your neck press point. Very good. If you don't understand what's happening, please try to repeat it and repeat it and repeat it until it's like, yeah, an automatic process for you to go like, okay, first I need to pull, then I need to move back into my cup grip. That should be go like a machine, okay? So we're gonna jump, do a swing mount air, outside leg hang, first working with the left leg as an outside leg hang, and then just try to repeat the movement we did in the stand by rolling into your Superman. And then we're gonna just try to add our releasing technique. Okay, so it was the pulling, it was the cup grip, and it was the releasing through your shoulder press point. So that's the new part, and the other one, just the same as we did in the standing position. Okay, so let's go. We're gonna jump. We invert outside leg hang, replace your top arm, press point, okay, still engage your press points, pull your upper leg towards you, roll into your Superman, really sink into the Superman. New part, so pull your body to the pole, slide down with your legs a little bit, cup grip, remove your top arm, and try to pull yourself into the pole, okay? Of course, you can slide down. That's always an option, okay? So sliding down is always an option for you, but of course we want to engage some muscles because, yeah, it's a training, it's a sport, and we want to use our muscles, right? Okay, so let's try to repeat this one by jumping and inverting again. Let's go. Jump, invert, and top arm goes on top of the knee. Lower down your bottom arm, press point, your upper leg facing towards your head, turning into your Superman. Really sink into your Superman, keeping the shoulder engaged, and pulling your upper body to the pole, gripping, still squeezing, okay? I'm still squeezing the pole between my legs, and then pulling myself up. So, you can use this also as a little preparation for your shoulder mount. Okay, so if you want to prepare your shoulder mount or actually training it, please use your muscles and try to pull yourself up a little bit, okay, by releasing the Superman technique. Let's do it one more time on this side. And jumping, outside leg hang, removing the top arm. Engage your press point. Pull your top leg towards your head. Roll into your Superman. Really sink into your Superman. Fly. Okay, fly, fly, fly. Okay, pull back your upper body and lower your legs. And again, try to look to the pole. I want to watch the pole. And again, pull your body up. Just if you want to train your shoulder mount, okay? You don't need to. If you are not feeling any pull up here, okay, or any of your muscles, then just slide down, okay? That's totally fine. You don't need to do the pull up. And of course, we want to change sides. So just do a quick pole check because we are sliding down the whole way. Maybe the pole is a little bit slippery. I think mine is fine. Let's see. So again, we jump, we do an outside leg hang, repeating our Superman technique and adding the new releasing technique. Okay, so let's go. This is just basically old stuff for you. And the new one is now pulling, sliding down, looking to the pole. Really arch your back here, make some contact, and just slide down. Sometimes it's really hard to talk in this position, so I'm really sorry to, if I'm out of breath, but I try to do my best. Okay, so second rep, let's go. Jumping, inverting, and again, press point. You can watch your beautiful red inner hips, okay? And pulling your top leg towards your head, rolling into your Superman. Engage your shoulder. You can lower your legs, pull your upper body towards the pole. Please watch the pole, make some contact. Keep your elbows engaged, like working to the inside, and trying to pull yourself up and slide a little bit. Whew. Still working on catching my breath again. And we're gonna do it one last time, okay? One last time, let's do it. So jumping, inverting, and of course you can go faster, okay? So if the technique is clear, your press points are really safe, try to, do the movements really fast and don't make too many grippings, okay? So the technique is really proper and clean if I don't have to grip 10 times, okay? So circling into your Superman, fly, 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 and pull your upper body back, watch the pole, and grip, work with your elbows towards each other, and try really to hold yourself up if you want to work towards a shoulder mount technique. And that was our last rep. So it means you're done for today. You can repeat the Superman tutorial as often as you like. Please make sure you do it several times until you have a proper technique and have beautiful lines, okay? And just please take your time and don't stress yourself.